Was forgotten and left alone for several hours, and corrections officers had no clue where he was.
This happened yesterday at the Hall of Justice. WDRB's Dalton Godby explains why the mistake is connected to staffing problems at Louisville's jail.
Metro Corrections officers escort inmates from the jail to the Hall of Justice for court appearances. After that's over, they're supposed to go back to the jail. But on Wednesday, likely because of a staffing issue, an inmate was left behind.
When our officers are running multiple posts short and having to fill several people's duties all at once, everything runs behind.
On Wednesday, things were running behind. An inmate was escorted to the Hall of Justice, but when corrections officers came to take inmates back to jail after court, one inmate was missing. A corrections officer working his second 16-hour shift finally noticed.
We didn't have him in our custody. So at that time we reached out to the sheriff's department, who was able to determine that he was still in the sheriff court holds.
For 7 hours, the inmate was stuck.
He was just sitting over there in the dark in a locked cell by himself.
Metro Corrections FOP President Daniel Johnson said this incident highlights yet again the understaffing problem at the jail.
We're overworked, we're tired, we're exhausted.
There are nearly 100 vacancies at Metro Corrections. The FOP says officers are doing jobs that should require 3-4 officers at least. And the $17 an hour starting pay can't get anyone or keep anyone in the door. 6 more officers leaving this week for a job elsewhere.
What's the pay? The job is the same, but that's where it starts.
The FOP says it's an unfortunate situation, what happened with this inmate, but leaders are hopeful it will finally draw attention from the city.
We can learn from it, and it will show the city that they need to do something significant to fix this problem at Metro Corrections.
Metro Corrections obviously in desperate need for help. If you'd like to apply to be an officer, we have a link to the application on our website. In Louisville, Dalton Godby, WDRB News.